I'd like to welcome to the show. I got a special guest here fighting out of Las Vegas. We got 155-pounder David Bollea. He fights out of Syndicate MMA out in Vegas. He's going to be competing at RUF 43, which takes place this Sunday. That's literally a couple days away. Tomorrow's the weigh-ins, and then Sunday we fight. This is August 29th at the Celebrity Theater in downtown Phoenix. David, how has the camp been over at Syndicate?
The camp has been amazing. As I'm speaking with you right now, I am watching my teammates fight in PFL. So my teammate Brandon, who I've had hundreds of rounds with, he just highlight reel KO'd somebody with a flying knee. So we're real excited about that.
Awesome. And you get rounds in with that guy on the regular?
On multiple rounds daily. Yes, sir.
Okay. Has he been your main training partner throughout both your guys' camps then?
Well, he and I train together when he's fighting someone who's durable or I'm fighting someone that's dynamic. So, I haven't fought in quite some time, but I had a couple bouts scheduled. So when I had somebody that was dynamic, he's really creative and like highlight reel like. So some days he'll be in there and he'll hit mitts and he just does finishers only, right? And then he goes and hits him in the fight, which is epic. So when you're going with that guy, you got to be on your P's and Q's. So yeah, those are always super fun rounds.
Well, and you got to love his story, right? The UFC passes him over and he lands over in PFL and he's like basically a shoo-in for the championship.
Oh, I'm talking about the other Brandon Jenkins. So
okay.
The Brandon you're talking about, right? Yeah. So I've sparred with this Brandon as well. He's fighting right now. He's fighting the Dagestani killer gentleman, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. Yeah. No, there's another Brandon. So we got two Brandons on that card right now. So
okay.
We got Brandon that's right there, and then we have another Brandon. He just knocked somebody out, and my teammate Serena just knocked somebody out tonight. And
wait, Serena won?
Yeah, Serena. Yeah, she.
Fuck yeah.
She Godzilla stomped that girl's head. She hit her with a straight left, I believe, and dropped her.
Nice. So you guys are fucking collecting dubs in every organization.
Right. Yeah, and it's crazy because like for instance, Serena, like off topic, is like an excellent dog sitter. So my girlfriend is a 3-time amateur champion in MMA. So like, let's say we got to go to a fight or something, or there's somebody's cornering, or Serena will come watch the dog, and then it's like we're all just sitting there like we all fight. It's kind of interesting, right? And then like she just knocked somebody out, so we're super excited, and she's all texting us like, I'm not just a dog sitter, I'm a badass. And we're like, yeah, girl, get it. So yeah, we love Serena.
That's fucking awesome. And that's going to make Aaron from the Friendly Sparring podcast very happy. He loves that chick.
Heck yeah.
All right. So I haven't gotten a chance to catch any of the fights. I'm coming straight from work to you. Okay. So I haven't gotten to see anything, and I don't mind the spoilers at all because we're excited. Your team is, doing good things. But the fight on Sunday, right?
Yes,
you're fighting Gabe Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he's coming down from 170 pounds, pretty durable guy. So what do you think that he brings to the cage that you got to keep an eye on?
Yeah, from my understanding, he's coming off a win, which is good for him. And he's a boxer, wrestler, so I'm expecting him to be tough, have a hard head, come forward, probably have good cardio. The one thing that I think that people misinterpret about him is because of his record, they think that it's one way. But if you look at actually who he's fought, his first pro fight was against Drakkar Klose, right? Who I've trained with the Syndicate, and Drakkar's a tough guy. So it's like, okay, cool. That guy went on to fight in the UFC. And then the next guy's like 3-0, and the next guy's like 6-0, and the next guy's like 4-0. So all of his like losses have been to guys who went on to have like pretty stellar careers. So I'm looking to keep that streak alive by finishing him and then moving forward with a stellar career. So.
Okay, and you are correct. His and that's the one thing that MMA will probably never get away from is like people dissing on records. They're right. For file cabinets and disc jockeys. You know what I mean? Right. Records don't really mean shit in this sport, and this is a pretty unique opportunity to gain some fans here in the state of Arizona, and put on a show for us out here. I get to call the fights, so of course I'm super stoked, right? Super
yeah.
fucking stoked. And I know that the guy brings it, and I can't wait to catch you live. So, what do you bring to the cage that we got to watch out for?
Well, yeah. So the interesting part about records is that, for instance, I'm 3-2 on a record, but I'm not that person, right? That person doesn't exist. That's a past version in a different reality. And he's fighting me today, and I'm fighting him today. And these are two completely different people. So when we go in there, I'm looking at it like we're both undefeated. We're both 0-0. This is a unique fight, and I'm fighting the guy in front of me, and he's fighting the guy in front of him. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So
100%. And if you were that guy and you looked
right.
at his record and thought, well, he's got a bunch of losses, and so I'm probably just going to steamroll this guy. Chances are it's going to be the other way around. You got to take every opponent seriously in this game.
Right. And sometimes those are guys that might be a little bit more unpredictable. They might be a little bit more durable. If you cut a corner in training and then that guy's in there, he didn't get the memo that he's supposed to lose or whatever. Oh, his record is whatever. And he's still in there. You're like, oh, dude, what do I got to do to put this guy away? So, yeah, I see people making that mistake a lot. Fortunately, I train in a room full of savage, killer, animal, hungry competitors. The other day I was in the cage and I was trying to time Natan, and Natan stopped the round with Natan Levy. He's in UFC. He's undefeated Israeli fighter. He won Dana White Contender Series, going up a weight class and a half.
So
But
bad, dude.
he's like, what are you doing? He's like, you need to push. And then I'm like, he's right. So we have an accountability system built in by everybody in the room, all on a common purpose and goal, which is being the best fighter they can be. And if anyone's slacking, it's not only affecting you, it's affecting your training partner. And they're checking you on it. So regardless of who your opponent is, your room is keeping you accountable. And I think that's one of the advantages to where I'm training at. And I'm prepared to go 3 hard 5-minute rounds and not take a back step. So we'll see where he's at.
Okay, and then out of your career, right? What are you expect? What are your goals? What are your aspirations?
Right. Well, so I have a win over someone who went on to fight in the UFC. His name's Cody Gibson. I believe he fought Aljamain Sterling to a decision. I'm not sure on that, but he did knock out Johnny Bedford. And when he and I fought, he screamed for the ref to pull me off of him. He didn't tap. He screamed. In my head, I'm 40 years old, and I'm competitive with 25-year-old savages that are undefeated in the UFC. There's only one thing that's kind of against me. That's age. Everything else, the sky's the limit. I'd like to go out there, finish this guy in impressive fashion, and then book the next one immediately.
There you go. And what type of pace would you like to keep up going forward?
Well, obviously, I have to handle this business on Sunday, August 29th, RUF MMA, right? Go buy the stream, go buy the tickets, go buy the VIP. Listen, come to the weigh-in, come to the after party. But yeah, so I'm going to handle this, and then I'm looking to immediately get back in there.
Okay. And yeah, that pretty much covers that. What I can't understand is, are you reverse aging? Because why do I look like your dad? Why are you 40 and I look like your dad?
Bro, listen, so I used to live with Johnny Parsons, and I'm not trying to name drop. I'm just trying to give people perspective on like the accuracy of my life. So Johnny Parsons, he just knocked out 2 people in 30 days on Icon on UFC Fight Pass, and he's currently on this season of Dana White Contender Series. So he's fighting for a UFC title shot. And he's looking at what I'm eating, and he's going bro, all you eat is organic greens. He's like, that's why you're able to compete. But so I'm on green powder. I'm on chlorophyll. I'm on cordyceps mushrooms. I'm on turmeric. My girlfriend's cooking kale with coconut oil because then the nutrients absorb better. So, I feel like I am aging in reverse in a way. I'm doing breath work, handstands, meditation, all that hippie stuff, feeling gratitude every morning, that sort of thing. And I think that's a good balance between going in there and, trying to knock somebody's head off their shoulders every day. So you get that kind of aggression out in practice. And then you have time for centering, breath work, and balance outside of practice. And a lot of the stuff you put into your body actually makes a difference. So it's kind of crazy that, you know, I see people at the gym that are performing at a high level, and I'm like, dude, if you kind of like went a little greener with it and a little more water and a little less soda and a little less, you know, the weight cut would be easier. The training camp would be better. You would be able to push a little extra 1%. And sometimes that extra 1% is what makes the difference in a fight. So, you know, I'm looking at it like I'm taking it very seriously, and anything I can do to get an advantage because I am older and that's like looked upon as like frowned upon, right? I've just got to be that much cleaner with my diet. I've got to do that much more knees over toes, right? So like there's a guy on Instagram, knees over toes. He's dunking one-handed and he's 40 something and he couldn't dunk until he was 35 or whatever, right? Well, what's that guy's secret? Why don't I do that? And I'm researching like outliers, and then I'm implementing what the outliers are doing. So like what supplements are the guys with the best cardio on? Oh, they're taking cordyceps, they're taking chlorophyll, they're doing, you know, XYZ. Oh, what's the correct hydration program? Oh, like anyway, so yeah, it's very well thought out, and it's quite intentional.
Okay, well,
And
it's fucking work.
Compliment. I listen, man. I like to think of me and you as like handsome brothers, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, like they're not ready for us, bro.
No, they're definitely not. I'm just the much older brother, right?
Listen,
I'm the
we go
you're
out,
the accident.
What's the ASU? We go out near ASU. They're not even ready for us at those little college bars, dog.
There you go.
Handsome older gentlemen.
That's it. I mean, I'm a little rough around the edges, but it's a rough interview, so you know, hey, it is what it is, right?
There you go. Listen, I haven't even done my neckline, bro.
That's it. Well, like I said, man, you're the oops child, right? I'm the older brother, and you're the oh shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I actually have a little brother like that. I have an oops child brother.
Oh, really?
Same age as my daughter.
Okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So Dad's ex-wife and my ex-girl were pregnant at the same time. It was very strange. Very strange.
That sounds like a episode for a reality TV show or something.
It really could be. I mean, we have our moments, right?
Right.
All right. So now we got all that fucking bullshit out of the way, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to have to get creative with me on this one because you have a very clean lifestyle when it comes to putting stuff inside of your body, right?
Right.
But nobody gets on this show and doesn't answer this question. So I'm hoping that your creativity will make up for the lack of junk, right? So when the ref raises your hand and the announcer announces you as the winner, I want to know how you are going to celebrate with that victory meal.
Oh, the victory meal. Listen, first of all, me, my girlfriend, and our roommate who just turned 20, we're all going to the strip club. That's the first thing. I don't know like how much RUF has said, but like I was on TMZ for like selling a reality show that was called My Girlfriend Wants a Girlfriend, right? So yeah, it's a wild story, but yeah, whoever's watching, you guys go Google David Bollea TMZ. It gets bizarre on there. Like I have a celebrity uncle. He disowned me publicly on TMZ. But yeah, so yeah, I like to enjoy all of God's creations. And I've got a beautiful girlfriend, and she happens to be very comfortable going to adult establishments. So we're going to go there and, you know, maybe make it rain on some Arizona strippers. Who knows what might happen?
Well, that is a fucking first. That is the first victory meal that doesn't involve food.
Bro, no, who said I'm not eating at the strip club? Listen, bro, I'm one of those guys. Like if I'm clean and organic for a fight, that's one thing. And then it's like, oh, we're celebrating. Listen, bro, I'm ordering chicken and waffles at the strip club. Who knows? Like, yeah, dog, bro, come on. I'm dripping grease off the pizza into my mouth. Let's get it.
Oh man, off a cheek, right? It's got to come. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Jesus.
Listen, man. Listen, if you go to a strip club, however you enjoy your pizza off, whatever you enjoy it off of, that's your business. I heard they got some sushi restaurants that serve it on naked bodies, but I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. Well, your secret's safe with me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Our secret? Cool. Pinky promise.
Right? I got you.
Cool.
All right. So what do you
Is that the
do?
first pinky promise you've ever had on an MMA interview?
That is literally the first. There's a lot of firsts in this one, and I'm with it 100%.
Awesome.
Way behind it, like just all the way behind it, pushing it forward in everybody else's face. So outside of MMA, strip clubs, and your clean diet, what do you do?
Uh, I'm pretty into crypto investing. Which I'm like a fucking like a freak anomaly nerd who watches a tremendous amount of instructional videos and gets really deep into like crypto, and I watch a lot of futurism, Elon Musk, you know, the people that are kind of like secretly like, you know, taking over the future of the planet, and like we hope that they're good stewards of everything because they're going to run it all. You know, that sort of thing. I get out in nature, man. If like I could do anything, like after this fight, I would probably on the way back from the fight, I would stop at a place called Nelson's Landing. It's on the Colorado River by Lake Mead in between Las Vegas and Arizona. And I'm probably going to send it off like some 50, 60-foot cliffs. So I'll go cliff jumping. I'm into like living life in like all ways possible. So like when I talk about like organic food, like those are the best nutrients that like God has to offer. Well, then he also has beautiful women. So I enjoy that. And you know what I mean? I have an amazing girlfriend and I'm super into her. And then it's like, oh, I want to be in nature. Well, what do I want to do in nature? I want to feel it. Let's jump off cliffs. So I get pretty deep into things. And right now I'm really deep into John Donaher instructionals, striking breakdowns on YouTube, and cryptocurrency. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, well, miss me with that cliff diving shit because I am terrified of heights.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, bro. They got baby ones. They got like little 5-footers you can start on.
Well, you see, I see it happen all the time on, you know, the gram or YouTube or whatever, right? And it's like, man, that looks cool as fuck. But then I know my bitch ass gets to the fucking edge. It's like, nope, nope. I drove all the way over here to look and get scared like a little girl and jump back in my car and drive home.
Right. Yeah. So there would be people that did that. I was living in San Diego for a while, and we were being like getting super obnoxious with it because we were like local at that point. So we would just start chants. Like they'd be on the edge, and we would just start counting down 10, 9. We don't know them. You know what I mean? And now we got 50 people screaming with us, counting them down, and then they got to make a decision. Like, do I want this peer pressure and like not jump, or do I just jump? So usually they would jump, but you know, sometimes people would like back down, and then you would see like, you know, dudes arguing with their girlfriend. She's like, I thought you were gonna jump, da, 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 da. And like, you're embarrassing me, go jump. And then pushing him out there, and then he's like, he doesn't want to jump, but now his girlfriend's yelling at him, and he jumps, and
Oh,
it gets pretty fun.
yeah, I don't. Well, at least nobody would be able to see my pee, right? Because that's probably happening on the way down.
Right. Yeah.
Like if I make that jump, there's just no control. It is what it is. But I'm the only one that'll ever know. So, well, except for right? No, we're gonna right
fish piss in the lake all the time. Why can't you? You know,
right? And they never get bitched at.
Dude, I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching this chick like pick up her dog's shit, which is pretty common. You know what I mean? But then like, what if her boyfriend just took a shit right there? Right? Like, I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, sometimes my mind wanders to bizarre places, and I'm just like, why is it acceptable for this dog to do this? And then like, if I want to piss behind a building, like I'm an asshole. So,
or a felon, right?
Right, yeah. So you know, anyway, and I'm not recommending public urination. I'm just saying that like, just as a principle thing, it's cool when a dog does it wherever they want, but like a human being is like. Anyways, so yeah, feel free to jump, piss midway down. No one will know till you hit the water, and we'll keep it a secret.
All right, yeah, no one knows, and it's just between me and you to the grave, right? That's it.
And you said you're doing the commentary, correct?
Yeah, I've been with RUF since 19.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I was just I was out here for a show a little bit ago. My cornerman, so I cornered him for his fight. Now he's cornering me. But yeah, you guys have a great production, and I thought it was really well run. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. It's like a really cool show, and I'm really like not on some. I've been to a lot of terrible shows, in my day. I'm 40, you know what I mean? And I've been doing this for quite some time. So I've seen some crazy things, like everybody warming up in the same room together, and you're like looking at your opponent and he's looking at you, and like you guys have good production value. And the place I was at was a really good venue, and I saw the venue this time, and it's looking really good. So I'm excited.
Hell yeah, man. I'm very excited too. But we've reached that point in the show where, of course, I'd like to give you as much time as you'd like to do shout outs, coaches, training partners, sponsors. I don't give a fuck. That's all you.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah. Just look me up on social media, King David MMA, KingDavid MMA. If you want to have a little more fun than that, Google me, David Bollea on TMZ. There's a pretty ridiculous video on there. But yeah, man, just find me. I'm looking to connect with people. If somebody resonates with something I say, reach out, man. Shoot me a DM. I respond. You see a YouTube video you like, me and my cornermen are vlogging, go leave a comment. Like, I read them, So I'm looking to interact. I'm looking to connect with cool people. I think the world needs more connection and just a little bit less of people trying to like front and be super cool and just be real. So if you're a real motherfucker, King David MMA, and I will promise that as soon as this fight's done, I'm going to spam 1,000 thank yous and all that. And I will put links up to everybody, and, you could go buy their shit and stop by our gym. And if you want to come spar me, I'm at the gym every day, and, come check it out. Whoever's in Vegas, and King David MMA on Instagram. That's the best way to find out all that shit.
Okay. And you got any sponsors for this gig on Sunday?
Yeah, man. So there's a company called richfighter.com. Basically they help gyms like quadruple their size. So let's say you're at 100 students, you want to get to 400, 500 students, they help you out. So any gym owners, you go to richfighter.com. Other than that, I have a clothing sponsor. It's Contender Clothing. You can follow them on IG. But that's what I'm saying. Just like if someone goes to my Instagram, like I think of creative ways. So I'm not like just saying, go buy their shit. Like I'll do, hey, if you go buy it and show me the receipt, right, I'll send you something free or something. Or like, I'll think of like, hey, if you refer a gym owner to this, then to richfighter.com, like, I might hook it up with them because they're a larger ticket service. They charge, $3,000 to $10,000, whatever. Right. Like I might do a contest where someone gets flown out for a UFC and trains with all the top guys at the gym. So I try and do it in a little bit more unique way. And yeah, if people are into that, then cool. And, I just feel like over the long term, the best way to promote things is just to actually genuinely care about people and get to know them. So that's why if it sounds weird, I'm just like, dude, just look me up, man. Slide in my DM, say what's up. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
All right, cool, man.
And bro, this is about you guys, man. Forget my sponsors. Let's talk about RUF, man. If you're not already there, go buy tickets if you're in Arizona. If not, buy the pay-per-view. It's on their IG. You can find all the information. They put on a quality show. It's the road to one. They got heavyweights. People are getting knocked out. People are getting taken out on stretchers. It's an awesome event. So if you want to see these guys before they get signed and they go to Japan and they go fight the best guys in the world in Asia, right? Watch this show. You do not want to miss it. My opponent, he's on Instagram saying that he wants to do fight of the night. I'm coming to butcher him. I do not want fight of the night. I want a first round finish. I want a head kick knockout. I want to send him into the shadow realm, right? Buy the pay-per-view, buy tickets, come down, and then come hit the strip club with me after. That's what I'm saying. RUF MMA, hit him up on IG.
All right. So to purchase your tickets, go to www.ruffnation.com. To get the pay-per-view stream, again, www.ruffnation.com. And there's going to be a fighter code you can put in there. And it's going to be this one right here. I'm going to spell it out for you in all caps. It's going to be DBOLLEA, right?
Correct.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I fucking nailed it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I'm happy you just spelled it right. Yeah, so, if somebody wants to, shout me out in the fighter code, that's cool. The main thing is they get the tickets and they buy the pay-per-view, and they're going to get quality entertainment. This isn't some like shitbag show where people, dude, it's a high energy show. You guys got a good DJ. Like, I'm not trying to like blow smoke up anybody's ass, but like I've been to shitty shows. This is like a quality show. So if somebody's into MMA and they want to see up and coming guys, and I got a couple guys in there that like have been around and are good veterans, and you want to see some quality scraps, you want to see some up and coming guys, you want to see some guys that are putting it on the line because they want to move on to the next level, then go ahead, check it out, man. I highly recommend it. And if anybody listen, this is what I'll do, because I've seen it myself firsthand. If anybody buys a pay-per-view, right, and has an issue and they think the show sucks, I'll personally refund their money. That's how confident I am in you guys, because I believe in you guys, and that's why I wanted to fight on your show. That's what I told my manager, and he figured out a way to do it, and here we are. So I believe in you guys. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm excited to see you guys in person tomorrow at the weigh-ins and then at the fight, and hopefully we all end up making bad decisions together afterwards in some shady dive bar or gentleman's establishment.
Yes, we'll keep it with the gentleman's establishment.
Right.
Now, I can verify the claims here. This is it's produced well. This is a great show production-wise. And then you want to talk about fights, we'll have 17 fights on a card and get done in 4 hours. Okay, and none of the fights are bad. These are fucking great fights all around from start to finish. It's a great show. So, like this guy said, get the fuck out there. Get your ticket. Get your pay-per-view stream. www.ruffnation.com. Drop your IG tag one more time for me.
King David MMA. King David MMA.
All right, that's how you can follow this man. Dude, on Saturday, which is tomorrow, Jesus. So on Saturday, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to buy you a water. I'm going to watch you get on the scale. And then on Sunday, I'm going to watch you and Gabe put on a fucking show.
Right. And listen, he said he's bringing home a body. Well, he's got to kill me first. So I'm ready to die. I hope he's ready to die. We're going to stand in the middle of the fucking cage. And I know he's a tough dude. And we're going to see who takes a back step first. And I would bet my life on it that it will not be me.
I can't fucking wait, man. I cannot wait. You got anything else before I let you go?
No, brother. It was fun, pleasure. You do an excellent interview. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow at the weigh-in where I look like Skeletor for about 20 minutes before I balloon back up to a freaking freight train and then come crush somebody on August 29th, RUF MMA.
That's it. So until next time.
Awesome, brother. Thank you.